Our mother is like an anchor, holding a place for us as we drift around the world. And when we lose our mother, we no longer have that anchor. We feel adrift. We no longer have someone holding all our childhood memories within them. There are ways to get through this grief faster than other ways, and we're going to look at a faster way today. Hi, I'm Anne Hintz, and I help people find profound inner peace. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel so that the algorithm starts to share this information with others who need it around the world. The first thing to understand is that each and every thought you have is valid. Each thought arises because there is energy behind it, underneath it. So if we try in any way to push it down or push it aside, it doesn't get rid of it. It just means it's going to come up another day. If we want to stop the thoughts from coming up, we need to work with the energy underneath the thoughts to release that energy so the thoughts no longer arise. The first thing we have to do is notice the thoughts and emotions as they arise, which is not easy to do. Why? Because we usually just live inside of our thoughts and emotions. We miss our mom and we feel sad, but we don't take the time to stand back and say, okay, I'm just having this thought about missing my mother, and I'm feeling the emotion called sadness about missing my mother. That is what I'm asking you to do, to notice the thoughts as they arrive or just after they've arisen and as the grief surfaces. And then I want you to write them down. Write down what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and what the emotion is, and the circumstances around this event. For example, you might see an old photo of her and remember what it was like back then and really miss her and realize you're not going to see her again. Write that down. Write what was happening at the time. Write what the photo was about. Write the memories that came up. Write the emotions that came up, and write down the thoughts that came up. So it might be something like, I saw a photo of my mom in her favorite chair and I suddenly realized that I'm never going to see her in that chair again. Or it might be, I just used mum's favorite pot and I realized I'm never going to hear her working at the stove again or eat the food that she made so lovingly. And that makes me feel sad. Really, really sad deep inside of myself. So keep a notebook as you go about your day and write down the events and the circumstances when the grief arises. Or at the end of the day or later in the day, go back when you realize that's what happened. Go back and write down those circumstances and those emotions and those thoughts. Every time we check in with ourselves about how we're feeling, when we go inside and sense those feelings inside, in that moment of sensing, we're dipping into the energy of the emotions and the feelings and the thoughts and allowing a little bit to release. So checking inside many, many times a day is beneficial. If you want to help it release faster, to help the energy release faster, there's a particular technique that I recommend that I demonstrate in this video up here. You've already done step 1 if you've made your list, but there may be other events, especially perhaps the day your mother died, that you may want to work through here as well. Remember to hit the subscribe button, and hopefully I'll talk to you another time.